Hey guys, today I'm going to show you real quick how to use Canva to make an abstract image that shows how you feel. And then I'm going to show you how to set that as your header in your Google Sites, so that way we have an original header. Okay, so Canva, you're going to go ahead and get to Canva and you're going to log in with your mypasd.net email. Okay, I've already done with mine. Okay, and after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to social media, and you can pick either Facebook cover or blog banner. I'm going to go blog banner because it's a little bit wider and I can use it for a thicker header. Okay, now this is supposed to be an abstract piece. Abstract means non-objective. Non-objective means no object. So anything that you would consider to be a thing, you wouldn't use. So obviously all of these, or the majority of these, have things in them like coffee cups, images, people. We're not going to use that. Now I could use something like this if I wanted to, okay? But I'm not going to also want words because those are no longer objects. Okay, now you can also not use a background. You could start fresh, and then the area that you're going to use to edit this will be elements. So in elements, featured, you're probably going to stay away from because as you can see, it's mostly objects, people, things that exist. We want to stay away from that. Same with stickers. There are some stickers in here that you can use. These arrow stickers, these moving around confetti stickers, those are great. But anything that's like stars, that's a thing. Hearts, that's a thing. Planets, yeah, that's all things. Words, enjoy every moment. I mean, you can't use those. You might be able to use this hashtag because it's less a thing. But for the most part, you want to stay in non-objective. Now, charts can be kind of interesting. Hey, like this one is, there's words in it, but I can distort it, right? And I can also come in here and delete these words so you can't see them. And then that way I can just use the image. But what you're going to focus on is items that you see that, make you show how you feel. Maybe I feel like a little bit bland. Um, or divide it up. Maybe you could show these as different areas of how you feel. You're going to focus on the colors that you're using. Okay, so uh, like I got blues right now. Well, maybe I'm angry and not happy with what's going on. So maybe I'm going to go more warm tones, or maybe I feel empty, right? And the colors are just kind of bland. Okay, so you can play with a lot of these different things that are not objective. Okay, so once you figure out how you feel and what that looks like, you're going to download this. So up here at the corner where it says download, I'm going to click that. You want to use a PNG or a JPEG. Either one works. We're going to go ahead and download that. When that downloads, as you see it pop down here, okay, and then I'm going to keep it down there. I'm not going to open it or anything. I'm going to come over here, open a new screen, and I'm going to go to my Google Apps, which is this, some people call it the waffle grid. So click that, and I'm going to go to my sites. Okay, and you should have your sites here. If not, it's probably in the new Google Sites. So here's that. I'm using the student example. You'll use yours that you had set up earlier. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the background. I'm going to say change image, upload, and I am going. So I downloaded mine, so mine's on here. Where is it? And click it, and there you go. There I got it, and I'm going to make sure that this stays how it is by publishing it. Okay, and then that's it. That way, when I go back to my page, it will be there, and I'll have an original background that has an abstract feel to it and has the colors and shapes that express how I feel. Okay. If you have any questions, just message your teacher, and they'll be able to help you.